Son of a... I'm losing it. This guy's got a social media presence going back over a decade, and I can't find one truly objectionable thing he's ever said. He must purge his pages, then. No, I'm not worried. Even if he's smart, he definitely hasn't dealt with anything like me before. Intelligence is not going to save him from someone who knows his every secret. Well, neither do you, and I'm just getting started. Just, need to refuel first. Must be around dinner time. Wait, is that what time it is? Crap. I've been at this for hours. I'm gonna order some food. Fine. Guess I can feed you since you're here anyway. Are you just trying to show off that you know her favorite Chinese place? It is good, yeah. Fine, I'll order from there. Yeah, hold on, I'm putting it in. Obviously, I'm getting extra. Okay, should be here soon. In the meantime, we gotta talk about this guy. Oh, don't say his name. Anyway, I think I figured out how they met. A couple years ago, Maya was helping out at a local shelter. God, I know she's such an angel. But unfortunately, this guy was also there volunteering. Yep, they met while helping people. Kinda hard to beat that. It's like the ultimate good person meet cute. Not sure when they started dating. There were some vague references, but maybe they were trying to keep it low-key. Anyway, last year, he moved away to live with his aunt. Oh, I can tell you why she waited for him. His aunt was sick and dying, and he went there to take care of her. Yeah, I feel like I'm peering into a whole new world of morally upstanding people. I guess people do that for people they care about, but I'd only ever do that for Maya, not one of my relatives. Exactly, she matters most. And if I had to look after someone, it would take time away from being around her. But apparently, this guy still did it anyway, even though he already had her. I can't fathom it. Obviously, it means he doesn't deserve her, but we already knew that. And of course Maya would see that as a good thing to do. You know how caring she is. At this point, we know she can be wrong about things. Doesn't make her any less of a goddess. No, that's not all. He recently moved back to town because his aunt finally kicked the bucket. So far, so bad. But I think it might be even worse than that. Looking at the photos he took while he was caring for his aunt, the place they lived looks nice. Like, really nice. Look. Right? Screams rich lady. My point is, doesn't it seem like if there's anyone she would have left everything to, it's the guy who looked after her while she was dying? Yeah, so it might not just be that he's nice, selfless, and attractive. Come on, I've got eyes. He might have also inherited a good chunk of change. Yep, he's got many advantages. And I can't even find evidence of a messy breakup in his past. Of course I'm gonna keep looking. I'm not a quitter. Tomorrow I can... Wait. I have to work tomorrow. Oh, good for you. All the free time in the world. So I guess that means you'll be... Of course, following her. Damn you. But maybe you can spot anything different with her while she's at work. Her schedule is... Show off. Huh. See? Told you my notes would come in handy. Even if you knew most of it, you didn't know everything. But... God. I hate to say this, but... we might have to stop following her for a bit. No, of course not. She hasn't noticed either of us stalking her. But as much fun as it is watching her... and fulfilling, no argument here. But we've reached the limits of what we can learn by stalking her. I mean, we didn't even clock she was dating. If she's not even mentioning it in casual conversation, then chances are we can't figure out how to deal with her... boyfriend just by following her. We already know her anyway. Yes, that is what I'm suggesting. The real issue is, can either of us follow him for any amount of time without just going for the kill on instinct? I don't know. But if you think you can, then you're up first. Because you've got the week off. Or I guess we could just keep watching her from the sidelines and suffering whenever he makes an appearance. All the way up to his inevitable proposal. At least I've got a chance of being invited to the wedding. Then you've got to act first. Not to worry. While you were catching up on my notes and staring at my photographs, I made up a document of everything we need to know. If you want to add to it, feel free. I've just got the information on his public pages. And where I think he lives. No, he's smart enough to turn off his location on his photo posts. But I can still see the backgrounds of those photos. And he's been posting a lot since he moved back to town. See this here? Okay, let me open the map. That statue is in this park. Apparently, he sees it every day on his way to get coffee. Now, the closest place that sells coffee is right here. So he clearly lives near here. I'm not done. This is a photo of some birds he took outside of his window. See that bit of graffiti back there? Uh-huh. Now open the street view here. See that? Yep, exact same graffiti. And that means that window there is his. Looks like it's on the second floor. And according to the building layout that I found on the rental website, he must live in apartment 204. So that's where you need to look for him. I didn't start with that because I wanted to show my process. And why you shouldn't underestimate me. I know what I'm doing. I just lack time. Much as I wish I could dedicate my life to following Maya, I'm not so delusional as to think I've got a chance with her while unemployed. I have to be practical. You can argue over this after we eat. If we try to do it now, I'll probably gank you out of hanger. I'm being considerate because you're the only help I can get in this fight. And I suppose you're not that bad at it either. But I'll have to see what you dig up on him. Then impress me, stalker extraordinaire. Or, if you off him clumsily, I guess it'd get both of you out of the way. Just saying. Oh yeah, sure, to stalk this girl, we're gonna have to stalk this guy. When all you've got is a hammer, everything looks like a nail, right?